Good evening, viewer. You're most welcome to the Nile Cast on West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name is Okumringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines. In the headlines tonight, the chairman of Laity addresses the congregation during the visit of His Excellency Luigi Blanco in Arua Diocese. Police is investigating murder by mob action in Jupangira Sub-County, Nebi District.
Mob action based on witchcraft allegations have been so common in the West Nile region.
And religious leaders call for unity among political leaders in the Acholi sub-region.
We know not everybody has everything. Those who have can give to those who don't have, and it can only be possible when we're working together, holding our hands together.
It's Monday, the 20th of March, 2023, and you're most welcome to the Nile Cast on West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. The apostolic Nuncio to Uganda yesterday celebrated the Holy Mass with the Christians of Ediofe Cathedral Parish in Ediofe Cathedral. The chairperson of Laity Arua Diocese used the occasion to present to the Archbishop Bianco some of the achievements of the challenges in the diocese they are handling. Emmanuel Agele reports more.
Christians of the Catholic faith in Arua Diocese turned out in large numbers to celebrate a Holy Mass headed by the Papal Nuncio to Uganda, His Excellency Archbishop Luigi Bianco, who came on a maiden pastoral visit to Arua Diocese. During the celebration of the Mass, the chairman of the laity in Arua Diocese, Peter Alioni, took the privilege to address the congregation on the outstanding issues in the diocese.
The Catholic faith has grown, and many achievements have been recorded. Nile Catholic Diocese was demarcated out of the original Arua Diocese. Arua Diocese now has 8 vicariates, including 1 vicariate for refugees, 11 deaneries, 60 parishes, and 767 chapels. There are 142 diocesan priests and 1,077 catechists. Many of our own sons and daughters have joined the religious congregation of Marian Brothers and other congregations for Reverend Sisters. In physical development, education, healthcare projects, agriculture, vocational training, women empowerment, good family promotion, environmental protection, and so on, were and are being undertaken at the levels of the people's capacity. Evangelization and witnessing of Christ by the laity is being encouraged through the Council of Laity, lay apostolate movements and the associations such as Catholic Action, Catholic Women's Association, Catholic Charismatic Renewal, Young Christian Students Association, Christian Family Association, Singers Association, Catholic Men's Association, Legion of Mary, Neo-Catechumenal Way, Holy Childhood Movement, etc. We are therefore very grateful to the Catholic Church for the holistic evangelization that was done and will be done for our salvation.
Despite those achievements the diocese has achieved, the chairman was in person to put forth some of the challenges that the lay apostolates are facing and gave them some recommendations.
Challenges. Many Christians are not sacramental. 2, Polygamy is very common. 3, witchcraft. 4, many young people do not participate in the church activities and they are being misled by other people. 5, some people are grabbing church properties, such as land and money, and the poor are losing their land to the rich. 6, rampant drug abuse, particularly alcohol. 7, syncretism. Some recommendations. 1, formation of the laity. Here, Lungo program is already doing much. However, more is still desired in the areas of leadership and management, social development, politics, and economic development. 2, negotiating for a new and better land policy that protects the poor, institutions, and churches. 3, young people to embrace self-employment skills.
The visit of the Papal Nuncio to Uganda, Archbishop Luigi Bianco, to Arua Diocese is regarded as his second coming and is considered as his maiden apostolic visit, as he is expected to tour the diocese up to Adjumani before proceeding to Gulu Archdiocese. Emmanuel Agele, West Nile TV Nile Cast.
And more in our stories for the evening. Police in Arua City are holding suspects claimed to be working for Christ 14 Generation for collecting unspecified amount of money from parents within the West Nile for yet to be an established scholarship for learners. The suspects were arrested over the weekend. Dennis Oringi reports more.
The police in Arua City are holding staff of Christ Way Generation Ministries with Christ 14 Generation Peace and Love in Africa International Project Ministries, accused of conning parents millions of shillings with the promise of giving their children scholarships and bursaries. Apale John Stephen, together with 3 others, were picked up on Saturday morning from Idiofi Mission Cell, Committee Ward Aivu Division, on the orders of Arua Resident City Commissioner Dr. Alice Akelo Opio.
He's a dangerous person to the world. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
According to Akelo, she acted on the intelligence report indicating that the suspects were picking money from parents in the name of offering scholarship to their children in different levels of education. She notes that their intelligence shows that the money being collected from the parents were being sent to one Kandekere, who is believed to be the bishop of the Christ Way Generation Ministries located in Kampala, Mutungo.
I want to tell the world that the devil has found it hard to be on the roadside. The devil now is using the name of Jesus. He's using the name of Christ to con the people of God. People should take charge of their little resources. How can somebody come and start telling you, now pay 40,000 for secondary school, 25,000 for nursery to primary, and you willingly pick your money and pay. Somebody is having 4 children and he has paid all. I have cautioned people, don't give your money to people you don't know. And don't give your children to people you don't know. How long are we going to talk to communities? What is driving people to take their children for free things?
Akelo has cautioned parents against being taken up by those conmen who are always using the name of the Christ to offer scholarship and sponsorship for their children. She advises the parents, if they cannot afford expensive schools, they should take their children to government schools.
It is not even 2 months since we arrested a number of children. We rescued them from being taken to Kawempe. These ones were now going to be taken, I think, next week. Some of them are already in schools, and we don't understand. There are so many government schools here where people can take their children. With that 50,000, you can give your children requirements and they go to school comfortably. There is nothing for free in this world. People should learn. And what has amused me and the mayor is that a professional teacher has also paid her money for her children to be taken wherever they're taking them.
Marlon Avutia, the mayor, Ivo Division, says that this is not the first time city authority, with the help of the police, have arrested conmen over such matters.
That our community are desperate. Number two, it tells me that some people are actually lying when they tell us they are poor. Because when somebody comes to offer you school fees for your children, and the person asks you to give some money first before you start paying, the first question you should have asked yourself is, but if you think I am desperate myself, why are you asking money from me?
Marlon Avutia, the mayor, Ivo Division in Arua City, says this time around they will follow this particular case to the dot and challenge the police to act professionally in handling this matter.
I am aware in this purported project of calling people, a lot of money is collected. So as soon as these people are arrested, they will start throwing money at every level where they are taken. At the end of the day, we receive a very weak investigation, and finally when these people end up in the courts of law, you find they are acquitted. And this is what angers the community. Actually, as we were living in Diofe, people asked us, and the question came in local language. I don't know whether RCC has understood it. They said, if we shall see this gentleman out again, what should we do to him?
The copy of receipt seen by Western Television shows that the parents were made to pay for registrations of their children before they are considered for the sponsorship. There is Oringi, Western Television, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories for the evening. The Territorial Police of Nebbi District is investigating an incident of murder by mob where Achan Susan, age 76, resident of Ayoba Parish, Jupangira Sub-County, Nebbi District, was killed and 6 others injured on allegations of witchcraft by youths in the area. The West Nile Police spokesperson Josephine Anguchia is urging the general public to desist from witchcraft allegations that lead to mob action in their communities. Let's have more of that story.
It's true that the Territorial Police of Nebbi District are investigating an incident of murder by mob action where one woman was killed and 6 others were injured by the youths of the area due to witchcraft allegations. The deceased happens to be one called Achan Susan, the female adult, aged 76 years, resident of Jupukok Village, Ayomo Parish, Jupangira Sub-County, Nebbi District. This incident occurred on 19th March 2023 at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon hours. According to the information we got, the mob alleged that the deceased, one Achan Susan, and some other 6 bewitched some young lady almost to the point of dying. It started on the 17th March 2023 at about 1 a.m. when one called Kawambe Priska, female adult, aged 30 years, slept with her mother, one called Amita Grace, but was allegedly picked by wizards at unknown time of the night and brought back into the house at around 3 p.m. at dawn. So she woke up her mother and told her mother that her eyes were full of sand and she could not see. So her mother got up and found the daughter's body smeared with sand and cassava flour, and so Kawambe Priska then became unconscious and could not speak. So the next day, her mother took her to a nearby witch doctor at Pachaka village, where she was to get local treatment. So on 19th March 2023 at about 1 p.m. in the afternoon hours, a gathering was organized by the uncles of one Kawambe Priska, and this gathering comprised of elders and youths of the same area. So in that gathering, they claimed that they had gone to consult from the witch doctor and found that the deceased and the 6 other women were the ones trying to kill Kawambe Priska. So this immediately angered the youths of the area, who started looking for these women and beat them. So when this information reached police, they rushed to the scene and rescued the 6 women and were taken to Goli police station for custody. Meanwhile, one called Atan Susan, who was seriously beaten, who was taken to Goli Health Center 3, where she died shortly upon arrival at the health center. So her body was later on transferred to Nebi General Hospital mortuary pending postmortem. No arrest has been made yet, but inquiries have commenced so as to get the suspects and to proceed with the investigations. So as investigations continue into this matter, I would like to say that mob action based on witchcraft allegations have been so common in West Nile region, particularly in areas of Nebi district, Pakwach, Zombo, and then some parts of Arua. So we would like to inform members of the public that they should really desist from witchcraft allegations that lead to mob justice. Because mob justice always has got very bad repercussions. Whether the cause is genuine or not genuine, mob justice is not accepted as the best way of solving problems. Because through mob justice, investigations are killed. As police, we may not be able to proceed to get the prime suspects. We may not really be able to establish the exact cause of the problem, and also to be able to proceed up to court where appropriate punishment can be given by the courts of law. So mob justice actually kills the genuine justice. We therefore urge members of public not to take law into their hands. In case there are such similar allegations, we have police stations, police posts everywhere. They should alert police and hand over everything to police, support police with investigations so that appropriate action can be taken by police. And remember, when you act in mob and kill a person, all of you who participated in mob will be charged with the murder. If you did malicious damage to properties, you will be charged with the same offense. So whoever participates in that mob will become liable and answerable to the offense of mob, especially the offense of murder, if it has resulted into murder, if it has resulted into damages. All those who participated will be charged. If it is assault or grievous harm, all those who participated will be responsible. So let us avoid mob justice and use the rightful arms of the government, like Uganda Police Force, which is on ground everywhere, ready to help members of public to handle such cases.
And to end our Nile Cast for the evening, religious and traditional leaders in Acholi sub-region are calling for unity among the political leaders in the Acholi sub-region. According to the religious leaders, disunity among the leaders has resulted into retardation of the rehabilitation of the northern Uganda. Stephen Okello from Gulu reports more.
The fear of judgment before God compels sections of politicians to open up before the religious leaders, accusing others of using sentimental utterance while inflicting hatreds and divisions among the electorates for selfish political interests.
But as leaders of Acholi, we have never allowed our people to rest and rehabilitate. We have made the community restless by spitting a lot of toxic and disunity words to the community. We have been too sentimental in our statements to the local community, and we are full of lamentation to the general masses that we lead.
Jan Francis Okili, Gulu City RCC, added that some prominent politicians are the people sabotaging government programs in the regions.
The Bible says my people perish because of ignorance. Now, who are the people who are supposed to tell these people the truth? Who are the people who are supposed to direct these people? If the directors are deceiving them, then they continue being ignorant. If we walk the talk, then actually will develop.
Speaking during a prayer breakfast organized by Favor of God Ministry, the retired Bishop of Anglican Church, Henry Luke Oromi, called upon both political and appointed leaders serving in Acholi sub-region to embrace humility and the spirit of unity for better service delivery to their people.
If there are older leaders, please mentor the upcoming leaders. And if you are an upcoming leader and you really want to grow, lean on the shoulder of somebody who has known a little more than you are. In that case, we know not everybody has everything. Those who have can give to those who don't have, and it can only be possible when you're working together, holding our hands together.
Meanwhile, Lord David Onen Achana, the Acholi paramount chief, urges leaders in the region to consider uprooting those in poverty-stricken family in Acholi sub-region out of poverty first, if they want to enjoy the wealth they are fighting to accumulate now in future. According to the paramount chief, Lord David Onen Achana II, Acholi land is gifted with so much wealth, and political leaders are among the key stakeholders in positively mobilizing local community to use all this opportunity for positive impact in their life. Stephen Okello, reporting for West Nile TV in Gulu City.
And with that story, viewer, we've come to the end of the Nile Cast on West Nile Television. Thank you for being with us from the beginning of the Nile Cast to the end of the Nile Cast, only on West Nile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that follow. My name is Nile Christine. Have a good evening.